Welcome in, everyone. I moved this so I could type, so now I'm not sure if it's in frame or not. There we go. Well, it's as good as it's gonna get. I did attempt to move my camera over to the other monitor, but then I'm looking at myself on an angle. Welcome in, Immortal Frog. Okay, I forget if you stream or not, but we just give all the shout outs because I never know who's a streamer and who's not. So it's either no one gets shout outs unless they're automated, or I do all the shout outs. So let's see. Moo. Because I can't remember who is and who isn't. I knocked off. Everybody gets a shout out. I said go. There we go. Apparently it didn't want to. I will add you to my automated ones, Immortal Frog. I need to get a little notepad to keep here at my desk so I remember things like that. But we are starting on bag 21, and unfortunately today too, the bags have very little pieces, and I'm tempted to just keep building until I finish it because I get annoyed. But hopefully everybody's been having a good week. I took the minions swimming yesterday. Oop, I just tossed a Lego head. We went to this place that has slides and your regular main pool and a kiddie section. It's a big community center pool type place, and it's nice. It's like $5, so that's fantastic because it's cheap. We just did. Oh, it wasn't a Lego head per se, just the shape of a Lego head. We just did the lazy river. Just walked around it again and again and again. The boy could not do slides because of his knee still. So, but thankfully he wasn't too grumpy about it. A little disappointed, but not overly grumpy. But we had fun. My legs were definitely not appreciative of it later, but that's okay because, I could stand with a little more exercise for them. 8 of these guys. Today I had to wear a patch because of it, but that's okay. Some days I have to wear a patch and I didn't do anything the day before, so. Okay. And 2 singles. There's another one. Woohoo! I'm going to move these over a little bit. So I have room to gather pieces for this step, and you can see what I'm doing. Which is just more wall. Apparently, more wall. But I hope everybody's been having a good time, doing whatever it is you're doing. Did I scoop away my corners? Maybe I did. But we are in bags 21 through 24 of this set. Like I said, it seems like there aren't many pieces in each bag, so I had set myself at 4 bags on these bigger sets, thinking that would be good. And it is sometimes because we get to talking and looking at other things and etc. etc. So I only do 4 bags, but then sometimes 4 bags get done relatively fast, and I'm like, okay, I have 3 hours of stream left, and we just bounce from thing to thing, which I don't mind, but I don't know how much you guys enjoy it. I did download a couple more demos of games to try out with Steam's like demo thing they've been having going on. Congrats on the catch, Devin. I downloaded a demo of a 3D jigsaw puzzle game. I enjoy it, but I don't know if I would do it on stream. Thank you for the congrats on the catch. Um, but then I downloaded. Sorry, I'm like, what was it? A shipping game where like you pack shipping orders and then like a cozy hotel type simulator game that we can try today. Or we have Let's Build a Zoo, which I bought, or the Let's Build a Dungeon demo, which I did figure out where I was stuck, like how to progress. So I'm not stuck there anymore. I do wish that game had a little bit more of a tutorial, but I have figured out where I was stuck. So it says I need to build 3 of these. So we're gonna do this on here, then put 2 of these on here. Make sure they're pressed in all the way. Come on, there we go. And then this. So we got like this. I guess they're gonna have like helmets or something on them. Is my guess, I should say. So it says do a dot, then a corner, then another single, then one of these, a 3, another one of these. So let's do that. And of course I have my cross stitch, which I did a whole big section of and then realized I used the wrong color. But I'm not going back and undoing it. It's just going to be that way. And honestly, if I didn't tell you guys, you probably wouldn't even notice. But I don't care. The Let's Build a Dungeon game, you can join in, kind of like Cult of the Lamb. You can join in to what is being played. Did I do that right? Yeah. Oh, I think I grabbed 3 of those instead of 2. Oh well. They're doing good. They're at physical therapy right now. I was supposed to start my stream later today at like 1:30 instead of noon because the minions had physical therapy. But Crazy had off today because he was already at like all his hours for the 2-week pay period. So he took them instead. So I started at normal time. But they're doing good. I think Boy Wonder has progressed to not wearing the knee brace inside the house. As long as he's not being crazy. If he gets to too rambunctious and is wanting to like dance around or play like the Just Dance, video game, whatever thing, then he's got to wear his knee brace. So he's got like extra protection so it doesn't slide out of place again. Because that is not something we'd like to repeat for a while. I'm not sure what this. Maybe a telescope? or like the a scope, see long range. Maybe that's what that's supposed to be. Did you enjoy it? I really like those sets. I need to get the new one they released, the autumn bonsai or whatever it is. It's got like the red leaves. I need to get that one. Okay. Do the same thing over here. I have them and I place them like on my bookshelf as like little kind of accents to on my bookshelf because they're not really big. Yeah, that's what I thought. The little shoop. A periscope is technically on a submarine, but yeah, same kind of concept. What are they called now? They have a name. I've got a. This thing is too big for me to use my keyboard. Oh, I can look at my phone. Duh. Scope. Pirates used. Monocular, it looks like, or a spyglass. They call them spyglasses. Yeah, they were called a spyglass or a monocule. Okay. No, I didn't gather those pieces. So next month is my stream anniversary, not affiliate anniversary, stream anniversary. So I've been trying to think of things to do because I don't want to do anything like super big and crazy. That will be safe for like affiliate anniversary. But I was thinking of doing the Wheel of Chaos again, with some little stuff on it, and doing stuff for like if you donate so many bits or whatever, doing certain things that I don't normally do, like unbuilding or you know things like that. I have some Harry Potter resin miniverse things we can do too. I have some potions and some of the candies. We can put those on the Wheel of Chaos. I'm still trying to decide what to build for my affiliate anniversary, which isn't until September, so I have plenty of time. Oop, you're a regular, not a bricky. Because last year I built. Oh, it's the same thing my shirt says. It says bricks and books and crafts. Oh my! And then it has like a bookshelf on the bottom and like a heart with some needle and thread. There's a spool of thread and then there's like thread coming off of it to make a heart with a needle and a little minifigure man. Um, it's on my fourth wall. Yeah, that's what I said. Crazy. I looked it up because I was like, I think it's Spyglass, but maybe it's got like an actual official name, and Spyglass was just like a slang name. But it is a Spyglass or a monocule. I looked it up. I used Sergeant Google. It's a fourth wall. On my fourth wall, and then I have a T-shirt that says the same thing, and then I have ones that say "You're a joy" or "I'm a joy," and there's two kinds. There's one with a very pretty floral thing, and then the other one still has flowers, but there's little skulls in the center of the flower because I'm a joy. You just depends on what kind of joy you want to be. A little like bless your heart, I'm a joy. And I have coffee cups and all kinds of stuff on there. Self promotion. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. I'm trying to decide. Last year I built Sanctum Sanctorum, and that took like 14 hours. And it wasn't that I didn't enjoy building the set. It's just by the end I was like, I would like to be done with it, and I got frustrated. Or I should say, it doesn't bother me to be on stream that long. I should say, it was I wish I wasn't building the same thing the whole time. So I think this time I will choose a smaller set for that. I was contemplating building one of the sets I got from Bricklink, but the one I have is like 2,000 pieces. So that's like the same size as Sanctum Sanctorum, so I don't know about that. I have one coming next month, and I can check what size that one is in a minute on Bricklink. Speaking of Bricklink, did anybody get any from the new ones that were released on Tuesday? I did. I got the Dracula type castle thingy. There's Bricklink. With both children? I'm excited for the Dracula castle. From the previous series, I got the Riverside Scholars. I can't remember how many pieces it is though. Oh, that's even large. Oh, okay, they must have took them in the other one in then, instead of making you wait till noon. Um, it's even more pieces. It's 27.69. Because I have the chocolates, the art of chocolate, which is 26.15. Um, so those are both like too big, I think, to build in one go, or I guess more than I want to commit. I want to be able to like do different things. So I need to find a slightly smaller set. Let's look on. Can we? Nope. I was hoping I could look based on like the size of the set, which I guess you could kind of do by price, but let's see. Let's look at my wish list because they only allow you to add 30 items to a wish list. I have several wish lists. So I was thinking maybe the minifigure vending machine, because I have all these minifigures back here, and that would be cool to kind of make. And then we could add the minifigures, But it's over 1,000 pieces too. The Hogwarts Express Book Nook is just like 830, so that's closer to what I was thinking. The French Cafe is 1,100. That's pretty close. Stitch is 834. The Plum Blossom set, yes. I just saw it's the red maple Japanese bonsai. That's the one I need. They just released it. not too long ago. So most of the stuff on my wish list is either like below or way above, like the 1,000 mark I was looking at roughly. But I do have the Mona Lisa, which is like 13. I could save that, or it's 15. Sorry, not 13. I could save that, or I could look for something close to that. Of course, more things could come out before September, so um, or I could get like the Sherlock Book Nook. That's 13, 13.59. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll get the Sherlock Book Nook and build that for my affiliate anniversary and add in other things. Or I could just do the Mona Lisa. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. I know I wanted to add in stuff that I don't normally do, like unbuild and, like for so many. So that's what we are doing. We're building hats. So that's like, you know, huntsmen, men in tights. we're men. We're men in tights. Kind of a hat, and then you have like your privateer hat. Oh, you guys can't even see it. And then like your castle Knights of the Round Table hat. Four, 8, 12, I think. Yes. 13, 14, 15, 16. But yeah, I wanted to do like kind of maybe stuff I don't normally do. Um, for the affiliate anniversary. For my stream anniversary, I was thinking of also adding like, for every so many that's donated or bitty spent, whatever, or subs bought, I stay on a little bit longer. Kind of. I mean, with a finite end, because I have children and responsibilities. I need to look like what day of the week it is, too. But I guess I could kind of leave it up to you guys too. I could create a poll where like which of these sets you would like to see, kind of deal. Ah, I bumped it. Okay, so we want this and this. I have been chosen as a play tester for a new game. So the 20th through the 30th is when those play tests will be done. So I will be playing. It's called Riftopia. It's supposed to be conceptually like Stream Raiders, where you guys, um, as viewers, join the battle, play soldiers. So I'm excited about that as well. They have a Twitch channel. It's called Play Riftopia. Oh, that's what I did wrong. Come here, brick separator. Then this. Then this. Okay, yep, that's right. Just a couple extras, which are all kind of normal extras. I know, like right when they came out, not long after they came out, I should say, Sam's Club had two of those Lego, season sets, like the Plum Blossom and the stuff like that. And that's where I got two of mine. They were a little cheaper than at Target or wherever, which was nice. It's also I picked up that botanical ones you showed, um, and I was trying to be a good girl, and I didn't go to Target. I just because I didn't need anything at Target. I just like to walk around Target, and then I wind up buying stuff. But I didn't go to Target. I just went to Sam's Club, and there it was. So I took it as a sign I was meant to have that set. So I bought it. So it's over there on my pile to be made. 16. I think I went backwards instead of forward. I did. Not those. A ton of these instead. I gotta build 8 of them. So we stick 4 of these together. We're gonna do that 8 times. Another one. Snickety snackety. Okay. Put my phone over there. Pickle peanuts. They're delicious. Ah. Okay, we have 5 of the 8. It's raining, but there's no thunder or lightning, and we're not under a tornado warning, so we do not have the makings of a taco. Seven out of 8. I'm gonna need to get a drink in just a second. It's right there. I just need to reach for it. And 8 out of 8. Put it over there where it's easier to reach. Okay, so we got these 8 little pillar things. Welcome in, Platinum. It is coming along nicely. I'm feeling kind of bad because Tuesday and today, so I've been trying to limit myself to like 4 bags on these bigger sets, and then I switched to something else. But Tuesday, and it's looking like today's bags too, there's not very many like pieces in the bags, so I feel like the building portion is over rather quickly. I don't know. So then I'm like, do I build more bags or do I stick to my 4 bags? Like, just as a way to kind of like draw them out. Plus, it gives us a chance to do other things like craft or play demos or games I like, games you guys like. Um, I need to put you on my thing too as an auto shout. Shout out. There we go. Okay. Are you going to do it? I put in the words. Are you not? I guess it doesn't want to do it. Fine, I'll do it this way. Sorry, I have tiny arms and reaching around this thing is not, you know, it's a task. I got it though. I don't know why it didn't do it when I typed it in like Firebot because it did it last time. I don't know what it's thing. You saw the new Karate Kid? I haven't watched any of the Karate thing. Oh, that was nice of them. I figured they would just make them wait because the reason they didn't get scheduled at the same time is because the 2 physical therapists they have are like their schedules are like a half an hour apart. But that's all right. I'm not going to complain about it. I don't know why it didn't do the shout out. They might have had a cancellation. It's like, did I do it wrong? No SO. For Platinum, I did it on my Firebot and through OBS, and it's not doing it. Like I can see it's there. How rude. Maybe FrostyBot is having a moment. Let me check. Am I not paid up on Frosty? I should have a couple days left. Thank you. I appreciate that other people like this kind of screamy, angry music. No, it says I have 13 more days, so maybe Frosty's just having a moment. I always just assume I did something wrong, so I'm like looking at it. Did I? Did I not? I don't think I did. Well, I'm attempting to give you a shout out. I may have to do it a different way since it's in a mood. Well, I do need you too, but that's not what I was trying to grab. There's what I was trying to get. Right? It's like, no, thank you. No, thank you. I'm not doing that today. There we go. Thank you, crazy. Yeah, I was like, I always leave the @ symbol in it because I'm lazy, and it never gives me a problem. But apparently today, it's like, no, thank you. We're not doing that. Rude. Yeah, like, I don't know what their issue is. Devin, congrats on the Eevee catch. I'm old and only have Facebook, so my video section is like flooded with like all the videos people are taking of like Sleep Token concerts, and I'm not upset about it. I want to go to a Sleep Token concert, but they're pretty much all sold out everywhere. Well, then in that case, I'm glad I didn't have to leave the house. I mean, the weather did say it was going to rain on and off all day, pretty much. I'm just happy we don't have the makings for tacos. In the South, if you don't know, that's code for tornado warning. The makings of tacos. That's how they explain it to people because people are like, what's the difference between a warning and a watch? Well, a watch is you have the makings for tacos readily available in your house. A warning is like you're right there waiting to make the tacos. A tornado, we're making tacos. Yeah, because people are like, I don't know what the things are, and so like they equivalent it to like making a taco, which I find hilarious. And I usually get mixed up because my brain is like, I have taco makings all the time. I'm in the South. There's always the makings of a taco. Actually, I really don't worry about it. Even when the sirens are going off, I really don't worry about it unless we lose power. And then I'm like, okay, time to hide. When I lose power, that's when I worry about it. But we kind of joke that we have the dome because we've had tornadoes like literally heading right for us. And then they just go, oh, okay. And they break up somewhere along the way. So we always joke that we have the dome of like protection over us because we used to live in Nebraska. And again, lots of tornadoes. But they would never seem to hit where we lived. And so we joke that we have the dome. And the other day, our friend's like, I see you took the dome with you. So we're going to attach what I finally called the little like bridgey piece to one of those. And then we're going to slip it on the top. Okay. Out here, we just sit outside and watch it. Yeah, like you just my husband, his brothers, and their dad one time in a tornado warning watch, whatever, actively like sirens going off. We're out there using squeegees to wash the cars. Nobody worries about it. Only the people not native to the area are like freaking out, like, we need to hide. We're like, you're fine. Plus, I live by the theory that if it's your time, it's your time. If it's not, it's not. Because it's a long standing, like, it's true, it really happened, but it's also kind of like jokey because you're like, what are the odds of that actually happening? Um, so tornado warning, they're like, seek shelter. These people were at a Pizza Hut, and if you've ever been in a Pizza Hut or drove by a Pizza Hut, you know they're entirely made of glass. So they take all the people in the walk-in fridge, and they're like, this will be safe in here. There's no glass. We'll be fine. The only thing missing from the Pizza Hut was that walk-in fridge. And they never found it. They figure it got dumped in the lake that's like 200 feet deep. It has a dam and everything. They figure it got dropped in there and never to be found again. But it holds my theory of when it's your time, it's your time. Even if you hide, death will find you. So I don't worry about it too much because if it's my time, it is my time. No wonder the weather is the way it is. Storms are coming, yeah, out of LA and moving north, so it's pulling all the moisture from the Gulf. Since we're not getting cold, dry air from the northwest, mixing the warm, wet air from the Gulf. So no tornado watch or warnings expected. Not even some. Yeah, it's just rain. The last time we had a bad one that killed a lot of people and took out our city, but that was over 30 years ago. Now we just wait and see. Yeah, like most of them like break up before they really get to you. Like there's definitely ones that I mean, we're in Arkansas. It's like tornadoes love this state. So I mean, there are tons that happen not terribly far from us, really, but they don't really seem to happen here. I mean, it not to say it never does, because it does. They do happen, but we're lucky enough that we don't get a ton of them. Last year, we had straight line winds that caused our tree in the backyard to fall on our roof. So we had to get that fixed. But it wasn't even a tornado; it was just straight line winds. There's the other one. Yeah, I mean, like when it's your time, it's your time. Yeah, here it's a lot of like flooding. Like if it's really bad, like flooding. Oh, I dropped that piece in, and I'm too short to see. Come here, please. Sorry, Bronto. I set the building down on your neck. But yeah, it's like wind and like limbs from trees and stuff, like stuff blowing around that does the most damage here if you don't actually get hit by the tornado. We try to shield the cars as much as possible and you just roll with it. Because of the water table, people don't have basements here, which would be like optimal places to hide. But because of the way, yeah, you just hope your garden that you planted outside doesn't get taken out. Which we're looking at. So Arkansas Farm Bureau um came out with a thing this year that is like a farm tour, right? Like 22 farms joined on this list. And basically, you go to each farm, you get a stamp. So many stamps equals so many things when you turn it in. Like 3 stamps is a t shirt, 5 stamps is like a water gauge, something else, something else. Then 10 stamps, then 15 stamps, then like blackout, kind of a deal. Um, but the one farm we went to was a strawberry farm, and something happened, some kind of weird like virus, basically that affects strawberries, like killed his strawberry crop, right? But we still went out, and he was telling us about like this little smaller type greenhouse thing he bought. They now use as a chicken coop, but nevertheless. And so I was like, man, that would be really good. Oh, sorry, I can't count and talk apparently. So we were looking at get one of those for next year because I mean our stuff is already planted this year, um, but like so you learn things like because most of the farmers they'll talk to you. They're like, there's no gatekeeping. Like, who cares? It's not like your home garden is going to turn into a whole business. So they'll just be like, no, try this. Like another farm we went to, we were saying that we planted a blueberry bush, and he was like, oh, do you know there's a thing you can request? You tell them what kind of stuff you've planted, and they'll come out and do a soil test and tell you what you need to do in order to make it like the optimum soil for that type of plant. Oh, not the water table, the bedrock. Yeah. Either way, like people don't have basements because of crap here. In fact, like most of our backyard is like actually like once you get past like the first couple inches of like dirt, it's really like clay soil. It's weird. Right, like so they're like, no, try this or try that, or have you tried this, or like, oh, you don't really want to use like chemicals like for fertilizer or pesticide. Try this. It's not like chemically, but it'll still work to um it'll still work to keep the bugs away. The little pests away so that your home garden can grow. So we've been trying to hit like all different farms on the list. I think we're up to like 10 or 11. I have a supply of pickles that is probably never going to end. Homemade pickles. Welcome in, Alex. Okay, I was like, I did the thing on third. Why didn't it work? It should have said like Alex has been third 0 times before today. Because it's all been 0 times before today because I didn't use it before today. Joe smells like death. I laughed, but that's not funny. Because of his ear, or like, is he sick in a different way? Oh, ah, that's biological warfare. Chemical attacks. It's her son. He normally has like issues with his ear, so I was like thinking that he had an ear infection and you could like literally smell it. It was so bad. But not that. Because then I would have been like, wow, that is one powerful ear infection if you could like smell it. Listen, my husband has gassed this all out. So many moons ago, I don't even know how long it was ago. It was like a long time ago. We came to visit because we used to be military. We were retired, or well, he retired, and I'm just along for the ride. Um, but anyway, we were home visiting his mom, and he ate something, and his poor mom only has one bathroom in her house. He ate something. We got home. He went in there, blew the place up, smell wise. Her poor bathroom smelled for like 2 days. It was bad. I was like, this is the kind of stuff you like figure out how to bottle and throw at people when they make you mad. Sorry, I'm organizing. I don't normally do it, but for some reason my OCD today is like, must separate all the pieces. He walked into my nephew's room earlier to say bye to him and burped and then closed the door and walked out. Oh my God. That's worse when it's coming out burp wise because you can like taste that. Like when it comes back up. Oh, that poor child. He'll be like, no, I can never be in the same room with him again. He trapped him in there. Oh, both ends. Oh, poor Joe. Get him some Pepto. I say that, but I cannot take Pepto. It does its job too well with me. A Sezipede? Oh, that's a weird name. Then again, it is a Pokemon. So I guess these are kind of looking like lights on the inside. I should have showed you guys what one of them looked like. Okay, I guess some. Oh, they wanted those in here. Calling an exorcist. Like, ooh, that boy ate something and it died and is slowly leaking out of him. Oh, but anyway, Sunday is Father's Day here in America. I know not everybody's in the United States, but we got Crazy a chainsaw. We already gave it to him. In fact, I just took him to Home Depot and I was like, "What do you want? Which one?" I'm never sure how the holidays line up in different places, so I just cover my bases. But we got him a chainsaw because isn't that what every man needs? Power tools. Yeah, I was looking at them on the Home Depot website, and then I was like, you know what? There's a Home Depot 5 minutes from here. I'll save myself the trouble and the confusion about which one is which and which one makes this one better than that one. We'll just go to Home Depot and look at them, and you can tell me which one you want. And then I just gave it to him because I was like, I don't care. And so I think we're gonna go out to eat tonight too, because I never do. We don't do things on the holiday. Like if we're gonna go out to eat, like we don't go out to eat on Valentine's Day, on Father's Day, on Mother's Day, because the restaurants are just stupid crazy. Like I don't need to wait 3 hours at a restaurant to eat just because it's that day. So we just go on a different day. So he said he wants Roadhouse, Texas Roadhouse, which whatever. It's his day, he gets to pick. But that works because I need to take Fantasy to Target to look at swimsuits because she said yesterday her swimsuit didn't fit right. I have been asking her repeatedly, do you need a new swimsuit? Do you need a new swimsuit? No, I'm fine. I'm fine. Where yesterday at the swim place, it doesn't fit right. You could have saved us all this trouble and just tried it on before. Teenagers. I think what happened is because her swimsuit is like when you pull over, put your arms through, pull over. I think the elastic is a little like stretched out, and then you wash dry, wash dry. Um, so I think it's that the elastic is a little stretched out, so it does not fit right over things. Then things try to escape out of spaces they're not supposed to. Ladies, you know what I mean. I got my dad double the chocolate he was going to get because I found the ones I was going to get him. Which, ooh, yes, because that's like you only spent the same amount of money. You didn't spend any extra. Why not get double the amount for half? For the same price. It's like getting a whole box for free, basically. We are going to have ads in 1 minute. They are going to go for 3 minutes, and then we will be good for another hour. I try not to build during the ads. I say try because sometimes I forget and I just keep going. But this works perfectly because we're also at the end of a bag. He loves bargains too. So yeah, so he'll be like extra appreciative, be like, yes, this is bargain chocolate. It's even better than regular chocolate. I love bargains too. So the little they're called like mini verse or whatever. They're like things you can make out of resin. So like they give you the resin, and sometimes there's like makeup ones you can like make your own makeup, whatever, all these different things. And of course they're mystery. You don't know which one you're gonna get inside. But they have Harry Potter ones. They used to have potion ones. I'm not sure if they still sell them or not. And then they moved on to like treats that are in the Harry Potter universe, right? Like so you can make like chocolate frogs and things like that. They were on sale last time, so we got extra. We are in ads, and I'm going to take this moment to add Platinum and Immortal Frog to my auto shoutouts. I just gotta move this a little bit where I can reach my keyboard. Yeah, so I still have two potion ones, and I have two food ones because I've been building them with fantasy. Like she'll get one and I'll get one, and then we do them together. But I'm saving them for like my stream anniversary, affiliate anniversaries that are coming up. So I saved them. Um, so I have two of each right now. So I'm going to add those. They're events, right? Yep, events. New. Uh, why can't I remember how to do it? We'll do it this way. Duplicate. Edit. Immortal Frog. Oh, of course, it's gonna be like. There we go. Yeah, I still spelled it wrong. Save, save. Duplicate. Yeah, that last. So they're normally $10, and I say egg because they are kind of egg shaped, ball, egg, whatever it is. But this time, last time we went to Target, they were sale for like half price. So, you know, I'm not gonna pass that up. Platinum at 841. Oh, here we go. Too. Oh, that's not what I meant. Cancel. Cancel. Edit. Platinum. And then change this. Save. Edit. Platinum. 1841. Save. Save all the way around. Woo! Yes. I feel that, Alex. The kids have a whole bunch of those stuff. And I'm always like, okay, as long as I don't find them all over the house, you can have them. But I like, if it gets to the point where like I can't even like, you know what I mean? Like they're literally everywhere. Like you've got to keep them in your room. Okay, so I added Immortal Frog and Platinum to my auto shout out. And as long as I did it right, it should work. But there's the doing it right that's the problem every time. Go. No extras in either of those. Go back to the right screen. Okay, so we need one of these and 5 of these. It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I even have an extra one. It's the same company, but so like they do it for holidays too. So I believe I have an egg that was from Easter. I bought it, after Easter when it went on sale. And it's to make use almost like kinetic sand. You mix it with the resin and it makes deviled eggs. So I have that one too that I've been saving. I know Easter will have been long past when I finally use it in the stream, but I don't care. And I'm not sure you guys care either, so. But I've been trying to like collect things as I go. That way I'm not like mad dash running around buying stuff the night before. Right? It has like a little tray that looks like a chicken, and then you're supposed to make deviled eggs. Like it has eggs, and you break them in half, and it has like the kinetic sand in between, so you like take out the yolk, and then you mix it in the little bowl they give you with the resin, so that the kinetic sand like hardens. And then you're supposed to like put it back in the eggs, and then lay them in the tray and make like deviled eggs. Sorry, I moved my camera to see how it would look on like on my other monitor, how the angle would be, and I didn't like the angle, so I moved it back. And apparently I did not get it quite back the same way because now my hands are like not in frame. And I talk with my hands a lot. I'm sorry. But yeah, I was like, I don't know that they'll care. I don't care though, so I'll just save it for one of those two things. We're extending our drain pipe down the back there. Oop. Now we're doing the layer for connecting. I think that means we'll go on to the roof. Because I don't think there's a third layer. I think it's 2 layers and a roof. Yep, 2 layers in the roof. So we're going to be moving on to the roof soon. Yeah, I wasn't sure with the Easter ones if it was like the same type in every egg. And it turned out it was not, but I wasn't gonna run back just for more Easter ones. But yeah, it'll definitely be something I keep an eye on in the future. Like, do I wind up with a ton of little things that I just leave places? Like, bookshelves and whatnot. Yes, but I have fun making them, so. There we go. 2 more of these. I check them to make sure they're all even, but then I'm pretty sure as I press them down with my hand, I make them uneven, so. Stay in the pile. Stop trying to run away, pieces. Okay, it's 2 of these. I feel like these could have just been done with larger pieces, but what do I know? Okay. Dot. Other dot. Ooh, another staircase. I liked this staircase. Are you saving it for later? Because you can just have it. You don't have to hide it in your beard. Nobody here is gonna steal your salsa. Well, the boy might. I just remembered that we were going out for dinner, and I had Bubba get something out for dinner. I mean, you can put it in the fridge for tomorrow. I mean, you're the one who said you wanted to go out to eat tonight versus tomorrow. Oops. Oh well, feces occurs, right? So we want 3 of the big ones for the halvesies. Yes, there we go. I did that right. I probably look so weird. I have shorts on because I was like, oh, it's warm outside. Not going outside for a while, but it's warm outside. And then I have a sweatshirt on and a blanket over my lap because it's cold. I did this even though this is technically wrong. I'm just going to mix the next step and this step together. Because that's how that works. Like, this is how it looks when the 2 steps are done anyway. So we'll just, do it this way from the start. There we go. I like that it looks like actual complete steps, not like the 2 little, and then you just stick the one board over it and you're like, I can see through it. This is the flimsiest staircase ever. Okay, that works. I think we have to get another pound of that meat though, because you bought just 1 pound from the farmers from that one farm stand, but that recipe requires 2 pounds of meat. We need this and both of those. Okay, you want this first. 1, 2, 3, and you want the little ring right. That is not what I wanted to happen. We even have a railing, so no falling on our staircase. We want to stick it right chair. And if it's like the bottom, it doesn't really have like a, you don't really connect the bottom. It just kind of sits on a smooth piece, which I'm not crazy about. I feel like it should clip, but also I'm not sure that it could clip. No, that's all right. It's in there. Okay, now we're going to cover up these bumpies. Okay, and now these were, They came with the set, so we're gonna peel these out. You know, if they're a little, and hopefully not rip them, because that would, you know, be the kind of thing that happens to me. They're like a thin plasticky texture. We're gonna take them and pokey pokey in the front. No pokies in the back. Come on. Really? You're gonna be like that? One says explore the future, and the other one says go back in time. They're like little, well, I shouldn't say little, but like banners hanging from the front of the building. Only one extra piece that time. Let's see if we can't get you guys a better view of what it looks like. Woo! Yeah, there we go. That's what they look like there. Our little mini figure statue man decided he wanted to fall off. No, you stay. So in the second floor here, we'll bring you down and have two cameras for a second, or two lights, whatever. We have our solar system and our rocket flying over the Earth, and our little rocket in the corner there. Then we have the helmet. We'll just do one half. There we go. And the castle, the force set with like the force man hat, the privateer type hat, and the boat. And then on the back side, our poor Brontosaurus. He's like, "What are you doing to me?" The things. I'm sorry, Bronto. Your neck is very weird now. Like, that would be a broken neck, Mr. Bronto. We have the anchor. Carefully put it over Mr. Bronto, sticking up there from the first floor. Then we have our staircase and our spyglass there. And then, listen, little minifigures. We have our, what I'm guessing is a meteorite, and then like our space exploration scene. Yeah, there's nothing else on the walls. Now we'll raise you back up, and I'm gonna make everybody seasick. Then this bag has like nothing. So the question is, do we want to do our 4 bags and then go on to something else, or do we want to keep building? I'm really fine either way. I did download two new demos to try. Pizza for tea. We had pizza yesterday because I took the kids to the pool for like 4 hours, and I was not interested in cooking after being in the sun and water for that long. Brickitex. Okay, so for Brickitex, we have some options. I'm not going to put these peanuts in my mouth because I want to finish the wording here. We have the wizardy thing that was a gift with purchase a while ago, or we have bunny ears that we can do for Bricktax. We have a record player we can start for Bricktax. So Alex, we do homemade pizza a lot. I buy like the jar pizza sauce and the Pillsbury Doughboy pizza crust, and like I buy the brick of cheese and I shred it myself. And then we do like pepperonis or bacon bits. Excuse me, miss. Ugh. As I dump all the things. Okay, fine. You're not going back up there. You'll have to go down here for a moment. This was a gift purchase not terribly long ago. But oh, actually, it might have been Black Friday. But that it was a gift with purchase, and gift with purchases become brick tax. Listen, do you need a bib over there? Like, we're gonna have to get you one of those baby bibs that catches things as they fall. So, it says this is like 310 pieces. I was trying to see if it would tell me how many bags. It has 3, 2, 4. First bag, we found it. And some extra pieces and some pieces in a bag. So we're going to have to keep this box since it's a big brick tax, which means it'll be done sometime around Christmas when I've got 3 Christmas brick taxes down there. Let's get our brick tax bowl. I don't eat it very often because I can't have tomato sauce pizza. Joe won't eat barbecue pizza. He's not keen on garlic either. Have you? I think we talked about this before. You guys don't have what we call Alfredo sauce. Because I know you can buy that in the jar, and I've seen people do like the Alfredo like chicken broccoli pizza, but we talked about that before. You guys don't have the same you don't have that. I put all these bags back in here and then I looked at the directions and it's like you need bag 1 and these 3 pieces. Well, I didn't get those out. Take 2. There we go. Oh, the first one is lovely. We just take this and 1 dot, and that's it. Ta-da! Step 1. That's all of step 1. Again, Alex, with you're just getting it for free. I approve. I love the sales. Sales are fantastic. I'll leave that over here instead of putting it way back yonder where it's harder to reach. I'm gonna eat so much pizza. Pizza's good if you like reheat it in the air fryer. I don't know if you have an air fryer, but um but that's how we reheat it. Like 2 minutes in the air fryer. Poof, fantastic. No soggy crust from the microwave. I mean, you could do this. You could do the oven too, but then you have to like heat your whole house, and depending on how warm it is where you are, that's not optimal. Yes, I. That's how we do it. Says build 2. So I'm gonna do 1 to the end of the page, and then I'll go back. Oh, I got the stickety snack out, but then I didn't eat it because I didn't want to talk about the brick tax with food in my mouth. Let me chucky them off. I got them out, but then I didn't want to Nobody wants to watch me talk and chew at the same time. Yeah, nom nom nom. So, being as this is the last bag and there's not much in it, did we want to keep building or did we want to go to some demos that I downloaded? And then wherever that takes us. Or a game. Keep building? Okay. I don't really care one way or the other. I feel like you guys got gypped on Tuesday because all 4 bags didn't have very much in it. And I feel like it's bound to be that the rest of the bags aren't going to have very much in them because they're roof, bags. So if we finish it this week, then oh well, we just do whatever next week. Get straight, Rick. Did I mess up? I did. Yeah, because it like so we bought a cherry tomato plant and we transplanted it, out of the little cup you buy it in into dirt as you're supposed to. And like a whole second branch of like a whole second plant essentially started growing out of it. So we essentially got 2 cherry tomato plants for the price of one. Okay, so this is where we're at. We have 2 because we're supposed to make 2. I feel like you guys aren't getting very much of my over here, even though I pushed that back. Oh, I don't know if you want sewer tomatoes. Wow. I mean, it probably thrives because it's over there by the sewer, and it's not like we have like sewer in the yard. I should clarify that. But like the little pipe that comes out the ground so that you can check on the sewer, that pipe. But the water does tend to collect in our yard there when it rains, so that makes sense. So it looks like we can't really see that. Like, I think the previous owners had like I don't want to say a garden because it definitely wasn't a garden, but they planted a whole bunch of bushes there, which grow like crazy because the water collects there, so those plants get like so much water. Okay, so this. And again, we have to build two because two. So I'm just gonna do two right away and then we'll put them on. But yeah, our yard is weird. Like when it rains, it collects water. But we did make sure we were not we're not in a floodplain. Like, because I was worried about that when we were buying a house, like looking to buy a house. Every house we looked at, we're like, is it in a floodplain? Because then you need like floodplain insurance, and nobody can afford that. Like, it's crazy how much that costs. People pay as much in for floodplain insurance as they do like their mortgage. And I can't pay my mortgage twice every month. So this is what our things look like, and they're gonna go right there. These big old pillars. And then they said, put it on top. But I've had it on top the entire time. Okay. And technically, that would be where we finish our building segment. But I don't care. We can just keep building. I will get a couple more bags out. Just so you don't have to watch me lean over and fall out of the chair. So we thought there were like snakes or something like coming up out of the ground. Yeah, like I can't afford to pay my mortgage twice. We can't afford to pay the mortgage twice. That's basically two mortgages. Like, it's too much money. But we made sure our house was not in a floodplain. Um, this bag looks like it actually has a fair amount of pieces. But yeah, we're on to like the top of the building, like the roof. Um, but our house just collects like the yard just collects water. But like I said, it's like clayish, so like underneath the original, like very top. I am going to attempt to sort this a little bit because it is such full of like bigger pieces. But anyway, we thought they were like snakes or something, which I don't know why we thought they were snakes. Snakes don't exactly. I mean, they can burrow, but they're more likely to take over a burrow that something else dug. Um, but it turned out they were crawdads. Which is kind of weird. So now we have like these where like the crawdads like climb up through the clay and like air. I have not seen any in the yard, so I don't. Are they just creating air holes? I don't know, but they are there. And then like the weird evil part of me just like pushes the dirt back down, like haha, not in my yard. I don't know. I'm weird. My brain has many weird thoughts. I think I started like pushing the clay back down and closing the hole because snakes. And then we realized they weren't snakes, but I just kept doing it. So okay. Like I said, I don't normally organize, but there were lots of big pieces in this bag, so to make finding things a smidgen easier, I did that. No thanks. I'm good. I don't eat things like that, so I'm good. You can go for them though. That is even. If you say so, I don't eat things like that. Hmm. So I saw a video the other day of this lady who is super vegan, and her whole family is super vegan. I'm guessing because she does all the cooking, whether they want to be vegan or not. They are vegan. Anyway, she's at a seafood restaurant, and her video said, "I'm so glad that this stuff isn't living, so that we can eat like this." And I was like, if you think the things you are eating were never living things, just plants, which by the way are technically living things, lady, I got news for you. I hope this is like supposed to be like a joke because shrimp was most definitely once a living being. And so was lobster and crab and everything else. Listen, I'm all up. Eat however you want. I don't care. Just don't be one of those weird people who's like, I'm vegan. That makes me superior to you. Okay, I don't care what you eat, though. Okay, I did put that there. I'm trying to put another one there, apparently. That apparently did not. I don't think they expect you to be building it like in the air, so. But I am, so. Okay. A long one and a shorter one. It is an 8. So this. Looks like we do the 8 one first. Then this one. Set that down for a second. It wants one of these and one of these. 2 in. Okay. Then you. Then this. And then this. Then we take this and put it on here. And again, I don't think they expect you to build it in the air, so we're gonna forgive all the pieces that keep coming off. two of these. One of you. One of you. Okay, and then the last one of you, and another of you on the short side, and then here, and then it's gonna be like this-ish, I think. You know, not yet, but I think roughly that's where they mean for it to go. Yeah, might have to let the plants strain a little bit so they don't flood. Okay, I know it's gonna say don't put it on right now. Do it later, but I'm doing it now. Yeah. But all the okay, so we have like a dozen cucumbers like living their best life, growing like crazy out there. Like seven of them are actually like you can tell they're cucumbers and they are on their journey. And then some of them are still like just barely past a flower, you know. But they have been absolutely loving all this rain. Well, even better for them then. Oh, I see what I did. They wanted this one past, basically. Like all the way up to the. And then this on the back. And I think that will go like this. You know, you got to find all the little two prong bricks. Make sure you got it all. We only had one extra little block, which is a type that's often extra, so. I think after this bag, we'll switch, which means we'll probably finish this on Tuesday instead of Thursday. Um, that'll give us like 6 bags for then. And like I said, I did find two demos. One is like a packet ship it game where you pack shipments, pack boxes with whatever, and the other one is kind of like a hotel-y one. I also downloaded like a demo of like a 3D puzzle game, but I don't think I want to do that one on stream. Nobody wants to watch me flounder that much. Miracle-Gro will give us big giant cucumbers. I was joking. I was like, at the rate they're growing when I go visiting, I might have to take some with me. Like, would you like some cutie cumbers? They're fresh from the garden. Okay, there we go. Oh. Darkest shades of gray. Only the one that I was lost and alone. Beautifully how to let you go. Okay. Maybe we won't build it on there because I think it needs a little bit more like support when pressing. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing at this end. Or close enough to the same thing. A Weedle is loose in chat. Yep. Got to catch 'em all. Whether I ever will really catch them all is a whole nother subject, but. What you doing? Thank you for the biddy, crazy. Mm-hmm. One, two. Okay. Now we build in across. So we want there. Every once in a while, I think the music has stopped, but it hasn't. The song is just really like low, and I have my headphones turned down, because I don't want to hear myself too loud. But then I'm like, did it stop? Nope. Just taking a moment, I guess. What that? I got it. It's rigged. It's rigged, I tell you. kitty, warm kitty, little ball of fur. Happy kitty, sleepy kitty, purr, purr, purr. Must be a sick Sheldon. Okay, I think we can set it down now. We just kind of have to be careful a little bit. So one passed on either side, and then okay. More of that. So did I hear you say earlier that you're thinking about adding in bits and subs to increase the length of your for my affiliate anniversary, not for like my stream anniversary. Okay, yep. Let's see. Okay. I am like as tall as I can get. So you guys will just have to see how we get. Yeah, not for my thing next month, but for my affiliate anniversary. And doing like sorry, my brain was like, are we in the right spot? Um like unbuild, like if you do biddies, you know, a certain amount, then I'll unbuild. So he can trap all the biddies. I mean, there's still gonna be like redeems. Like it won't be all like you. The only way you can make anything happen is to spend money. But like extras, you know. Right, like gets other stuff to happen. And it won't be like one person has to spend all the money. Like maybe for unbuilds, yes, but for some of the other stuff it'll be like cumulative. Which I will have to figure out how to do like a counter thing. Somehow I wound up. I don't know. It's probably because I'm trying to get like taller. No, the way I built it has to go on that side. Ah! Oh, I think my thing got turned a little bit. That's why. There we go. And it's the same on both sides. So I know you can't really see the other side, but it's the same on both sides. Oh, that does work like that. Never mind. One, two, two, one, there, and there. Oh, we're in ads. I missed the whole countdown because I was trying to find something. Okay, sorry. I was like, no, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to ask you anything, you silly Knigget. Sorry, I have like 5 million notifications. There we go. Okay, there's that. Pizza is here. Nummy nummy pizza. Nummy nummy pizza. Said he was going to drop off 1 million pizza. Yeah, that's a lot of money. He was like, never mind. I'm poor like everybody else. I don't have that much money laying around. Okay, I wanted to get you guys the two, the link for the two demo thingies I did. So there's one, if it'll let me do it. Of course not. Control V and enter. There's the one game that I downloaded today, the demo. It's called Ship Inc. You run a wholesome shipping business. Ship Inc. is a cozy job simulator where you are a packing employee in a partial shipment company. Following the shipment orders, choose the package size and prepare parcels. Carrot! Carrot, carrot, carrot. Carrot is a rating. Welcome in the carrot. If you need to raid and run, feel free to do so. I know you were tired. More yacht sales! Welcome in, Shy Guy. You're taking my spoons? Oh, I never have spoons with any kind of energy in them. Never. I am. Yeah, perception. I am trying. There we go. have two teenagers and a body that doesn't like to function. I have no spoons with energy in them. Yeah, my body doesn't like to regulate temperature, my nerves and my whole like hip down doesn't work right. There's no energy or spoons. Yeah, like my spoons haven't worked. They haven't had. Thank you for the worky lurky, Kevin. Yeah, there's no. I just do things because I know I should do things. There's not really energy to do them. Listen, I probably would have been better off if my dad had gone to buy milk and never came back. Unfortunately, he kept coming back, but acting as if he had left to go get the milk and never came back. You know, the lowest effort put forth ever, but demanding respect. I like that carrot. Yes, I've sharpened my spoons into knives. I will now use them to hurt people. Meanwhile, Kevin's spoons has spoons. Kevin has all the energy. How did I? Something went terribly wrong with this build, and I don't know. Yet no spoons, no fucks to give, no spoons, nothing. Okay, here we are. I did this, like it said, and I put it on here. A coup. Oh, well, no, let's not say that. Do I want your spoons? you've got you've got enough energy for like 10 people, Shy Guy. Yeah, I just do things because I know I should do them. There's not really energy there to do them, but I just do them. Spoons are only useful with soup, but I can just tilt the bowl up to drink it. A houndstone is loose in chat. That's probably an extra piece. Right, like I don't have energy. I just do things. Like I have a schedule or like a I guess not a schedule, but a routine because that's the only way things get done. Like I have to like you get up, do a load of laundry, open the dishwasher, get on to the kids about emptying the dishwasher because if I didn't have like a pattern of doing things, just nothing would get done. Oh, so I can take your spoon and just make it into a weapon? Turn it into a shiv? Okay, so we did two extra bags today because several of the bags didn't really have that many pieces in them. Um, so I put in chat two different demos I downloaded from the little demo thingy that's going on. One is like a packing and shipping game, Go on, you silly Knigget flower. Well, nobody said a shiv had to be a certain length or size. I mean, I just assumed it was called a shiv because it was made from something that was not originally a knife. You know, a toothbrush, a spoon. Okay, that is right. Yes. So I did. This is where we're at today. We did 6 bags instead of 4. My little. Every time I bring this closer to me to look at something, my boobs knock one of the minifigures off their little their spot. So, excuse me. Uh, that's a weird comment, but that's what happens. So this is as far as we've gotten with the roof. Just this. And then this is the second floor we have. Let me move. There we go, just a little bit. We have a solar system, a rocket, and then like this is supposed to be like a rocket flying over the surface of the earth kind of a deal, like a picture. We have our Bronto coming up from the first floor. And on this side we have 3 hats, and then underneath them 3 different things that are supposed to symbolize like Lego through time. So we have a ship with like your privateer hat, like the it always reminds me of men. We're men in tights. Thank you for the worky lurky shy guy. And thank you for everybody who came in with the raid. I suppose there might be people who don't know me. I am Book Loving Builder. We do the things. We do crafts and books and the Lego building and video games. We do the things. Whatever strikes us in the moment, really. On this side, we have a spyglass, a meteorite, and then in the front corner here, there's like a space workstation. We have we have these little banners hanging from the front. And then on the main floor, we have our Bronto with some eggies. There's eggies in this set, Carrot. I thought of you. And then we have a saber-tooth tiger skull, a fossilized poop, which may be my favorite part of the set. It's poop. Um, this is like their work center, behind the scenes stuff. We have a bathroom. Then we have like a picture of like the layers of the Earth's crust, a volcano, some clay, some geodes, crystals, things like that. And then of course, where you buy your tickets and you register and stuff. Alex, I always say wait 15 minutes. I'll be hungry again. Maybe the same applies for you. Just wait 15 minutes. Then we have a female statue and a male statue. We've got some fencing and some flowers, all the fun stuff. Be careful of our Bronto. So we'll probably finish this on Tuesday. We did start a new brick tax, which is a record player. I think I got it on like Black Friday as a gift with purchase. I gotta move this stuff so I can put my build here over to the side. So far, we have 4 minifigures with this set. We have a woman and a son, and then 2 like male female employees. I always just say wait 15 minutes. I'll be hungry again. It won't matter. Okay, let me rearrange some things so I can bring up the game we're gonna play. Hotel Galactica. It is the demo, so I'm not sure how far, like, or how long, I should say, we'll play it because I don't control that. Hotel Galactica. I could have spelled it wrong. There's a good chance. Or maybe, oh, there it is. Okay, we'll put that in there. Galac. Okay. Update. Close. Stream. Turn to this. There we go. So, this was a demo I got today just because the game looked interesting, not for any particular reason. It wasn't on my wish list or anything like that. It was just, it was there. Oh, I gotta find somebody else to lurky in because now I'm lurking in myself. Okay, Yeti's on, so we will hide in her stream. There we go. I will pause the music because obviously this game will have sound, and we'll want that. So let's turn that back on as well. There we go. At least it's not Hotel California where we watched that what was it? It was a documentary on the hotel in California that like people die in. So apparently there's a story mode, a sandbox mode, and then of course we only have the demo. So that is what we shall play. Oh, we have choices. We can be this dude or this dude. I think I will be hungry again soon, to be fair. I was absolutely ravenous before I started eating. I only had 2 yogurt patches, 2 small biscuits, and a protein shake today. And yeah, I'd say give it a couple minutes and you'll probably be hungry again. Ooh, I like this guy. And then we go round and round. I'm going to choose this guy. So you're basically like the proprietor of a hotel and you craft things and then you have people come stay at your hotel is like the premise of this game. I guess I could read you guys the little thingy. It says Hotel Galactic demo combines cozy management with a heartfelt story. Help Gustav and Maclo run the hotel amidst the lively chaos of nightly guest arrivals. Expand the building, craft furniture, and tend to your backyard farm while meeting travelers from all across the galaxy. Okay, we're gonna have to take just a small break because apparently all the planters fell over from the rain. So I have to go help Crazy do that. But you guys can watch this. Okay, guys, I'm so sorry. Uh, remember how I said our yard holds water? Well, it made the ground so soft that the planters just fell over. Our, like, raised garden beds. So I had to help stand them back up. Okay, yes. Like I said, it looked pretty cool. Like, you know. So, um, so yeah, it looked interesting. You know, worth at least a check on. That's I wanted to see how much the game was like regularly, so I could let you guys know. Come on. Oh, it doesn't want to let me. There we go. Because I'm on like the demo page. I need to go to like the regular page. It says it doesn't have a planned release till July 24th, so about 5 weeks. So this is a game that isn't out yet, but it doesn't have like a price either. You know what I mean? As like we think it'll cost X amount kind of a deal. So I can't tell you that much. But I don't care because this game looked interesting. Okay. A cosmic calamity. Dad, you're. Oh, we're a dad. Oh, we're not a dad. That's somebody else. Okay, I was like, is he saying we're dad? Hold down the left mouse button on the worker to drag them to the designated location and drop them to release them. Seems simple enough. Drag and drop one of the workers in the dining room. Right, the graphics look really nice. I like the idea of the game, you know, hotel management. Turned blue like a stove. Oh no. Okay, it says destroy barricade. Simple enough. I guess I could zoom in a little bit so you can see. The creatures are kind of interesting. Yeah, looks like we're gonna have to clean up. Repair the reception desk. I was like, where did they go? But I see they went to get wood to bring back. Okay, then we need to clean up. Clean up. that's magic. That cleaned the whole place up. Oh, I found a turtle while we were fixing the planters outside. Like a whole big turtle. I was like, wow, living your best life. Access the construction mode using the platform next to the entrance. Once there, find a good spot and plan the construction of the new guest room. So it looks like maybe a new restroom. So construction mode. Says hold and drag on the grid, define the room's size, release the button to confirm. Areas marked in red indicate you cannot build there. Ooh, itchy, itchy. Okay, so guest room. A standard hotel room for housing guests. So helps if I have my fingers on the right button. These look like, 3x3. Obviously, we can't like build, I would say, past. Oh, it's going to let us. Exit construction mode. Talk to Spurn. Okay, so now I guess gonna tell us how to get resources. Oh, I see. It updates as they bring things in. Again, fingers on the right buttons help. Nope, look, it's building. They're building the room. We do this so we can see them cut down a tree and build the room. Need to craft a guest bed, so we need to come back down. Okay, I just any bed? I thought maybe there was a guest bed, but no. Do we think our guests would like this bed or this one? Let's build a fancy bed. Is that not a guest bed? Or did I not like hold it long enough to be built? I didn't mean to kill it or craft 2 beds, but there we go. We should only have 1 in the cube. Yeah. So I guess they're bringing the supplies to it. I'm wondering if the restroom we need to construct needs to be down here. But I don't think so. It's funny how that hangs over. Looks like we have the cloth, we have something. Now bringing wood. Oh, twig. We had 5 wooden logs, but now we need a twig. He's feeling very sorry for himself. That frog just stand up on 2 legs and walk around. It puts up the little instructions there, see? I guess, and then we just pick it up. Okay, we wanna loop, 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 and up, over. Like, is somebody coming to oh no, it just takes time. Ah, somebody's gotta bring it, that's essentially what it means. Unpack. Should we put it like in the middle of the room? I said right there. I was trying to make sure I put it all the way back against the wall, but it looks like I did. Nope, never mind. Oh, that was weird. Dorzal also said he hasn't gotten pizza after saying he didn't want to eat because he doesn't feel well. Well, of course. I mean, that's not what he said, Mom. That's totally not what he said. He meant he didn't want to eat right that moment, not that he didn't want to eat at all. That's like being full and then being mad that you can't have dessert because you said you were full after 2 bites. That's what my kids used to do. I'm full. Okay, well then you can't have dessert. No, I'm hungry. No, that's not the way that works. So they want us to add things to this room. So I guess that requires us going back out here to the craft station. Let's see. Bathroom wall art, bathroom mirror, bathroom drawer, bathroom cabinet.
Capybara, capybara,
Thank you, Platinum. Yes.
Capybara, 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 capybara.
Oh. Yes, it worked. I fixed it. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day and thank you for hanging out. Thank you for being here. What do we want? I like this. We should have some kind of wardrobe in there. And let's do this too. Oh, they store items there, and then they take them to things. But I was wondering if there was any way to like have stuff kind of in the crafting station already. It is doing something. Oh, okay. Apparently, it's taking. Even though I like did the that, it still took us like on a trip. That's not what I wanted. We has a baby cucumber apparently. I know it says we can open what we want. I want to finish decorating this room, though, before we open. We may have to move the bed a little bit over to one side. Oh, it's gonna be one of those where it doesn't... Okay, there we go. It's like I just want to move it over a little bit. I was like, don't tell me we can't move it like Supermarket Together, where you have to move it completely out of the way and then back. So we can do this and just drop people to do what we want. Oh, I guess he's already coming up to do it. Okay, and then okay, the book stand is ready. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. No, go in the room and unpack them. Okay. Open hotel. Yes, because I added it to to check in, I guess. Hold the left and drag them to the desired. One, you say, there. Two, you say, there. One, you say, there. I don't think we have any more rooms, sir. Well, I guess, no, that's a shower.
Oh no no.
Tentacular staircase. Let's do this one. The crusty kibster tail or the flavorful seed burst rolls? Let's do seed bursters. Then dessert. Refreshing puff cake or the soft and gentle Fuchi Muchi. Let's do Fuchi Muchi. Sweaty all over again. Oh no. Okay, so essentially, open a work priority panel. Set everyone else's cooking to skip. Okay, take orders. Once you take an order from a guest, the meal details will appear on the corkboard in the kitchen. Hover over the corresponding note to view the meal specifics. Check its preparation time and find out when it's ready to be served. So... like I would, but I don't... oh, there's one. Okay, so I guess that means they want a radio. Okay. I guess we just set it on the floor. Like, probably not the middle of the floor, but maybe. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Do I put it in the... Let's not put it in the dining room. I guess we'll just put it right there. I was just figuring it meant to be set like on a table or something. Nope, he's dancing. Right, I need a room just for dancing. It wants me to construct a restroom, but I don't think we want to construct a restroom like right next to a restroom. And I mean, technically this is a restroom? I mean, it's just a shower, but more shower room than restroom. Again, that restroom is 3x3. This one's 3x3, so I guess 3x3. Yeah, I was like, I don't want to construct one like next to one. Maybe I should have put the other room up here and the restroom down there. Can you move rooms? Right, like it just needs a toilet. Yeah, maybe. Like I said, this is a demo, so I don't know, like, how far into the game it's going to let us play or how much of the game it's going to let us play. So we just kind of play until it says you've hit your limit, kind of a deal. we're gonna have ads in 1 minute. They will go for 3 minutes, and then we'll be good for another hour. Guy just hanging out in the elevator, or behind the elevator, I should say. So we have 1 bathroom stall. I mean, everything's set up. It's just waiting for them to bring it up. So like 2 stalls. Now they're bringing up a sink. Second sink. Okay, so we gotta go to the access, or do an access board. We'll craft 1 of each. Oh, I guess they're like their stay is almost over. When guests are ready to check out, they will wait in the lobby and form a queue. You can click on any guest in the queue, start the checkout process. If guests are left waiting too long, they will leave without paying, resulting in lost income and a hit to your ratings. Make sure to attend to guests promptly to keep everything running smoothly. Okay, we need to change the bedding and clean it. Change sheets. Change sheets. So we have to buy seeds to plant and grow. So he rode through our yard and then wanted to sell us something? My foot up his ass. No, but let me take your names and employee number so I can call and complain that you rode through my lawn and tore it up and they can fix it. Like, you guys have already come to our house and I've already told you no. Why are you back? Click on the crate you want and select buy from the item. The item will automatically transfer to the box. He said he grew up with security system and loves it. Right? What? I mean, if he didn't, like, if he waited until it was rebranded, he was 14, or he's 14. Other than that, he's a little older, but still. Yeah, what you consider grew up.
Lolo. Labo. Oh.
The frog waving. Oh, which one did I put in that one? I don't remember. Okay, so we want this one. Book talk. This was the turtle, so we wouldn't hurt. So we wouldn't hurt. Oh, moving thing. You just picked it up and moved it. She was like, "Yeah, that's good." Oh, look at this dude. Best skill, housekeeping, social. Right? At least she didn't ask to bring it in the house and have it as a pet. I know, I'm just saying though, I'm surprised she didn't ask to like bring it in the house. I mean, she could have asked for Stranger Things, so. So I thought that number meant like the number of guests in their party, but I guess it meant like the number of nights they were staying. He had to step on a little stool, hop on a little stool, wash his hands. They are. I'm just saying though. It was cute how the little stool just appeared and he hopped up on it. Right? Just boop. Just pulled up out of nowhere. So I'm liking this game so far. What do you guys think? Behind the gap. That's one hell of a gap. Yeah, everything's pretty much like you don't really go forward and backwards so much as I mean you can like zoom in and zoom out, but you mainly move left, right, up, down. Yeah, it's the setup is a lot like Fallout Shelter in that sense. Oh yeah, it's got weird animals. I mean, look at it's got like floating islands. There's your. Oh, he moved behind the trees. Yeah, there's your floaty whale thing. What are you laughing at? Oh, this guy with his trumpet beak? Yeah, that's what I'm saying about it. It stands up on two legs and it's just like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Hey, look, it waves at you. Yeah, they walk around on two legs. Watch our plant grow. Oh, that means something has come to the dock. A guest ship has arrived. More guests. That guy's getting ready to leave, I guess. Maybe they're just kind of there. Oh, that guy's getting ready to leave. Left a 5-star review. Hey, oh, no, that's... Change the sheets. right? It says like that we can't read the review they left in the demo, but we know that they did leave a 5-star review. And who doesn't love a 5-star review, right? Just hovering, making sure it isn't like you need to clean the sink or something. Then they'll bring the sheets down here. Wash the laundry. That guy's name is Cratchit. I would say so at that point. Come on, guys. One of you, I'm gonna make your priority nurturing. They're like, these flowers will die if you don't give them love. And everybody's taking their sweet time to come. Including Cratchit. It's back to normal then. Because that didn't actually make them do anything. Oh, yay. Watering the plant. Yes. And do that one right away. Dude, I don't think we have a room for you. I figured, I was like, either she fell asleep or she got hungry again and that pizza was calling her name. That's not what I meant to do. This was. Did we wash those sheets? That's a lot of math. I'm not. Ooh, sorry guys. I got the yawnies. It's big either way. It's big. Wow. No. Too wide. Too big. That's a lot. That is big. I like that they have the little bell for dinner, like when the food's ready, so that way, if you're doing something else. A wild Arctozote? Making sure everything's clean. Yes, probably getting ready though. Which means more rooms to clean. Five-star review. About 15 minutes or so, and then we will find somebody to raid into. Two mirrors. That way we can add mirrors to this upstairs bathroom. Right, for employees. I do the laundry. I keep looking for like rubble or whatever they call it to clean up. I wore shorts today, but I think I'll probably have to switch to pants. Otherwise, I'll be cold at the restaurant and in the store. Nope, that's guest ship. Look at all the guests. We only have 2 beds open. I hope they enjoy sharing. I guess we could make more rooms. got a whole new animal in here. It's dancing. He's doing a jig, ma'am. Now his friend's gonna come dance with him. They're having a good time. They're enjoying the music. Dancing, dancing, dancing. Oh, is this guy gonna come join up? All the dancers, all the dancers. Oh. Thought maybe he was going to going into the dining room, but I guess not. Oh, this guy's going to join us in the dining room now. Oh, nope, bathroom. Maybe he's got to wash his paws before dinner. Let me put... Yes, it's not gonna let me put it on this wall. I wanted it above... Apparently, I put this like in front of the door and it let me because there was no door there. Which was like half the reason I put that mirror there, so now. I need another employee.
Well, that's not good.
There's a tornado siren.
I mean, tornado warning.
That means we're making tacos. That means we're making tacos. Well, it is near. It is the time I wanted to get off, so let's pull this back over here and find somebody to raid into. Let's do Yeti.
Got a raid and run.
Right?
Let me grab my radio.
We'll. Ah, dang it with the streamception. Let's do raid channel.
He's not happy.
It helps if I can spell right. Let's raid into Yeti. She's doing Jackbox Party Pack. But thank you for everybody who hung out, who, you did the things today. Thank you to Carrot for the raid, Crazy for the bits. I will be back Sunday at my normal time. I know it is Father's Day. Maybe we'll do like a co-stream thing with Crazy. I don't know. But thank you for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed what we did today. I really like this game. Like I said, it's not out yet. But we will see how much it is when it does come out. But I'm just gonna do the raid now since, tornado siren.